Hello there. I'm John Patrick for the Atlanta Regional Commission, and we're going to talk about water conservation with Maia Saffell. Maia is a water conservation and resource planner with the Environmental Planning Division of the Atlanta Regional Commission. Why is water such an important subject, Maia?
By 2030, our population in the Atlanta region is going to be over 6 million. And at the rate that the region is growing and the rate that we use water, we're going to run out of water by 2030. So that is why water is a very important issue.
It's a pretty grave situation, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now, you know, a lot of people think that industry uses the most water, but what is the reality here?
Many people do believe that industry uses the most water, but in fact, industry only uses 3% of our region's water, and commercial uses 21%. Industry and commercial do not use the most water. In fact, it's single-family residences. Single-family homes use 43% of the Atlanta region's water, and multifamily uses 12%. So we're talking about 55% of our region's water use comes from the home.
How do people use water in the house, and how do they use it excessively?
The majority of water used in the homes comes from toilets. Over 24% of our home water use is from the toilet.
Down the drain, literally.
Yes. The second most is our outdoor water use. And then you have showers, faucets, leaks, and laundry are all main water users also.
What about landscaping? I've heard it said that the Atlanta area is one of the most landscaped cities on the planet. How about that?
The Atlanta region has over 400 irrigation companies. Irrigation and landscaping is a big business, so it's very important for both homeowners and irrigation companies to understand what our water situation is.
But it's still the homeowner that uses the most water. What can people do? How can they conserve? There must be a lot of ways, I would think.
Inside the house, there are a lot of small, little behavioral changes that can make a big difference in your water use. For instance, cutting your showers to 5 minutes can save up to 1,000 gallons a month in your home.
Wow.
Turning off the water while you're brushing your teeth can save 4 gallons a minute. And if you only load up your laundry when you have a full load, you can save up to 600 gallons a month in your home. And then you can also do things like check for leaks. A leaky faucet can use up to 180 gallons a month, and a leaking toilet can use up to 90,000 gallons a month.
Now, we've talked about saving water indoors, but what about outdoors? What can people do?
Your lawn only needs 1 inch of water per week. You can take a tuna can and set it outside and water your lawn. When the tuna can's full, your lawn has had enough water for the week.
Very creative.
You should also water early in the morning and late at night. It prevents water loss from evaporation because it's hotter during the days. And if you have an irrigation system, it's important to carefully check for leaks. A lot of times you can't see leaks from your irrigation system. And it's also important to install a rain sensor shutoff valve. What these valves do is they stop your irrigation system from watering during rain.
Well, we know conservation is very important, but how about protecting the quality of water? How can people do that?
Well, one simple way that people can do that is to pick up after your pet. Pet waste gets washed into the streams during rain events, and it pollutes our waters. So that's one way that people can help the quality of water. Another way is to either wash your car on the lawn or wash it at an actual car wash. Because when you wash it in the driveway or in the street, those chemicals you use to wash your car are going into the sewer system and going straight to the streams and polluting the streams that way.
What if people don't take this water situation seriously?
Well, we're not going to be able to accommodate enough water for the population that's going to be here.
Projected to be 6 million in 2030.
Yes.
That's really frightening. How can people find out more?
They can go to www.wateruseitwisely.com. This is a great website. One of the main features is that it has over 100 ways that homeowners can save water. There's also www.cleanwatercampaign.com. And we have on that website workshops around the Atlanta region. Right now, we have workshops going that teach you how to properly take care of your lawn, how to save water in your home, and how to fix leaks.
Thank you, Maia. For more information, visit the Atlanta Regional Commission's website at www.atlantaregional.com.